Hey everyone, this is Laurie and I am coming to you from my new office. It's not all decorated yet, but we're getting there. But we are in our new home. We were able to have Christmas in our new home and Thanksgiving, so it was really a lot of fun. Tonight I wanted to talk to you about Happy New Year. Let's get started in the new year and 5 different tips that will help you get started in your network marketing business or in any business really. Um, it could be in your network marketing business, but it also could be in any type of business as well, because I do coaching in both. And a lot of these will be applicable to both. So just if you run a business, if you work in a business, stay tuned and pay attention. And hopefully some of these tips will help you. Comment below on any questions you have. Make sure to follow me on all your social media at Laurie Delp. I have updated my name on all the social media, but the hashtag is easier to just keep that all the same. So anyway, so tip number 1, reignite and refocus. So one thing you want to do is you want to reflect and review, like take a moment to evaluate like all your past year's performance. What worked well? What could be improved? Think about and analyze like what were, if you sell products, like your top sellers or even services, the top services that you sold. What were your most engaged leads that you got in your business? What were the most successful marketing strategies that you've done? Look at those different things and identify where you have areas for growth and set your SMART goals for the new year. And so reconnect and re-energize, like reconnect with your why. Why did you start your business in the first place? That is one huge thing. Like if you don't know your why, then on the times that you do have those hard times, because no matter what business you're in, no matter how much money you're making or how little you're making, you're always going to have hard times. And those hard times, when you focus on your why you started in the first place, that's what's going to get you through and over those hurdles. So what got you motivated to start your network marketing journey? Or what got you to pull out your credit card? Or what got you to start your business? Like, what was your passion? What was your why in starting it? Like, a lot of people start out with, well, they want to make some more money, right? And that's good, but that's not the only. Like, why do you want more money? Because you want to put your kids in better schools, because you want to be able to buy nicer clothes, because you want to have a nicer car, because you want to have more time freedom with your spouse and your family. Like, what does the money buy you that you would want to get the money for, right? So drill down on what you want your why for. And that passion is going to fuel your drive and help you to focus as you tackle all the new challenges that you're going to have in this year, because it's not always roses, right? So sometimes you'll have challenges or opportunities of growth. And so number 2 is sharpen your tools. So revamp your brand, possibly, like assess your website, look at your social media presence, look at your marketing materials. Is your brand messaging still impactful? And is it aligned with your goals? Like my goals have changed over the years, right? So for a long time, I was working my business. I was running 16 different networking meetings every single month, all over Middle Tennessee, one in a different city every Thursday and every Friday, all around Middle Tennessee. And it was huge and it was wonderful. And I did it for 16 years. It was like the best networking groups in Middle Tennessee. But then I got remarried after being 7 years, almost 8 years widowed. And some of my goals changed, and I decided to step back from some things to get into my new relationship and learn from each other. And we bought a house way out in the country. And then we renovated that. And then we were working on the farm for a while. And then we moved from there and then decided to renovate a house. And then we moved from there and decided to move in with our son and daughter-in-law and watch the grandbaby for a while we built a brand new house. So your goals can change all the time. And then, and then last year I started a new health company. And so I had different goals and different things that had changed. So consider like freshening up your visuals, like refining what your value propositions are and ensuring that everything reflects your personal and your professional and your passionate approach of whatever you're interested in, right? And so some people only are in one thing or another, and that's great. And I always teach, coach, and train in my meetings that you should focus on one thing till you are very, very, very successful, right? And so once you're very successful in one area, then you can start adding the different, what I call like spokes to your umbrella and having several things underneath your umbrella. But until then, you want to focus on one thing. So embrace new technologies, right? So one of the clients that I work with in my web and branding and graphics design company is they're stuck on a certain social media platform, right? There's new technologies out there. And that's one thing that I teach people is you don't have to be on all the different social media things, but you want to be on most of them. And even if you don't, like I play mostly on Facebook, but there's a lot of people that don't even go to Facebook anymore, right? And so you want to be in the other areas. So I also add my information on my videos, on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok, on my LinkedIn, and then I post other things on the different channels like the Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and Threads and all the different ones, right? And so you don't, like I said, you don't have to be on every single one, but you do need to embrace the new technologies and check out things that come out, especially if you're in business and you want to succeed, right? So you don't have to spend a ton of time, but you do want to at least explore the new tools and platforms and that maybe can streamline your business operations. Maybe it's going to help you enhance communication with your team. I've got some team that texts me. I've got some team that prefers to do the WhatsApp. I've got some team that prefers to do the Telegram. I've got some team that prefers to do the Facebook messaging or the Instagram messaging. So you want to be in the different platforms that you can communicate with your customers and clients that is going to help them. And you want to boost your marketing reach, right? So you want to find different ways to reach new people and more people. And you want to utilize those automated systems and maybe even some social media scheduling tools. I personally don't use those. I like to post when like God tells me to post. And I do a lot of praying over my business. God's the best business partner yet. And so, but you can automate scheduling different posts if you want. You can look at the analytics from your platforms where you can work smarter and not harder. Number 3, you want to strengthen your network. So reactivate relationships, reconnect with past leads, with team members, with past team members. Maybe they let their membership lapse because they weren't that interested. Maybe you've got new products since then or new services. You might be able to reach out with them, or customers that might have fallen off the radar. You want to show appreciation for their previous engagement and offer valuable updates, and also reintroduce yourself, your products, your services to them. Maybe you've got new products, maybe you've got new services, or you've got new updates. You want to reach out to people and let them know that. And then also expand your reach. So step outside of your comfort zone and actively network in new spaces. So you can attend different industry events. You can join some online communities. You can collaborate with complementary businesses and then attract fresh leads and potential business partners. I have one of the girls on my team, she has a health networking event once a month, and she invites people to come network with her. And so it's different people in different companies, but they all work together, right? And so think of different things outside the box of where you can reach people, where you can connect with people. I did an event at a kids' elementary school, and I got to meet a bunch of the teachers as well as a lot of the parents there. So different places that might not be in your normal place that you would normally connect. This year, we also were finally in a house for a while during the holidays. And so I had a between the holidays between the holidays party, I called it. So it was after Christmas, before New Year's, and it was Saturday. So it was a perfect day to invite people out, you know, kind of like an open house, but it wasn't really. But it was just to invite people over, come network, come talk, come visit, come chit chat. I had all different people here. I had people from both the network marketing companies. I had people from church. I had friends. I had some family stop by. So you can have lots of different people and they can interact and get to know each other, as well as you get to see people and interact and build those relationships, right? And then 4, prioritize value and education. So if you sell a product, especially, become a product expert. Deepen your knowledge of your products and services. Attend any company trainings that you can. Participate in webinars. Stay up to date on the latest industry trends and innovations. This expertise will empower you to confidently answer questions, address concerns, and show the true value that you offer. So one thing a lot of people ask me all the time is, why are you always on the Tuesday night information and opportunity call? Because they say the same thing. Well, one, we have live testimonials, so they don't say the same thing every week. But for the main part, they do. But the thing is, one, repetition is the key to learning, right? And the more that I hear it, the more I'm going to be confident in the way that I'm going to present it to other people. And so even if it's the same thing again, you want to listen in. And there's always, a lot of times there might be one little thing that you picked up from that call that helps you and that might make a huge difference in your life or your business. So you always want to pay attention and check in and see where you can learn. And the more you learn, the more you're going to earn, right? And so the more you study, the more you stay close to the fire, the warmer you're going to be. So go to company trainings, company events, participate in as many of the webinars as you can. A lot of people have other jobs, they have other things to do. You know, like this Saturday, our company had a little event online, a webinar. I wasn't able to be on because I was hosting a party at my house, right? So sometimes there's going to be things that come up, but whenever you can be on there, then be on there. And then focus on education and support for your team as well as your customers. Don't just sell them, right? Nobody likes to be sold to, right? Or sold to. Like, I mean, we're always selling. Like some people say, oh, well, I can't sell or I don't like to sell. Well, you're always selling. You're selling your kids to eat their green beans, or maybe even your husband to eat his green beans, right? But so you're always selling. So, but don't just sell, educate and empower your team and your customers and your clients and your prospects, your leads. Educate them, empower them, tell them what is good with each thing, share valuable tips, share product tutorials or create them, share success stories and testimonials, and find motivational resources. But building that trust and fostering that personal growth within your network will lead to stronger long-term relationships as well as loyalty. That is one of the biggest things in business. Like, you might be good at recruiting and selling and all that stuff, but if you don't have that personal growth, you're not going to get any better, right? So that is one of the biggest things that I attribute to my success in my businesses of owning several companies and making quite a bit to take care of my family and being able to travel and buying our new house and, all those things. It's that personal growth and even attracting my new husband, right? So you want to help yourself. You want to get better every day. And how you get better every day is through personal growth. And a lot of that is reading or listening. You can listen to audio things all the time. You can listen to my podcast also. We're on Spotify and Apple and all those things too. So number 5 is celebrate and adapt. So recognize milestones, celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they are. Acknowledge your team's success as well as your success and milestones, but keep everybody motivated and engaged. And so think of things, I know for me, like that's one of the biggest things I fight is my own self-criticism. I might be the best cheerleader for everybody else, but I know for myself, I will criticize myself all the time. And I'm working on that all the time. And so, but do that. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they are. We went for a walk the other day and I hit the 10,000 steps for the first time in a long time. And, but I celebrated that, Now I also made a goal to keep on hitting that more often too. But no matter what, celebrate those achievements and keep trying, keep moving forward. Even if you do fall a little bit or whatever, just keep moving forward, keep trying, don't give up. And then embrace the continuous improvement. So be open to learning more, right? None of us have ever arrived. You can always learn more. You can adapt and get better. You can monitor your progress and you can analyze your results and critique them to get better, not criticize, but critique them to get better and adjust your strategies as needed. So don't be afraid to experiment with different new approaches that you might learn on your steps forward and embrace that flexibility to navigate the evolving market conditions and things that go on. Like it's really cold out here right now. So we went to a store and we went to Costco the other day and we just walked all the aisles. And even though we didn't really need anything because we have so many leftovers from our party, and even though we gave away a bunch of stuff, but we just walked all the aisles just to get the extra steps in, right? So navigate for different things, right? And figure out ways that you can do it. And we have a gym we can go to too, but sometimes we like to get into a different space and not just walk the track or run the track. But remember that success in network marketing or in any business is a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? So you can sprint and you can go really fast, but a lot of times you might end up burning out. So you want to be consistent. That is the biggest thing, is be consistent moving forward. By following these tips and staying committed to your goals, you can set yourself up for a thriving and rewarding year ahead. So who's going to get more in 24? Tell me your favorite tips, the things that you learned and things you have questions about, or anything else, any other comments, type them below or text me, message me, and I will talk to you soon. I hope this has helped you.